Oh, look at the diva. Look at this diva.
Don't forget this chicken onion.
Yes, yes.
Hello, beautiful, gorgeous. Of course, this is the very first time that we have barnacles in the channel. Hey, darlings. So today is the 19th of July. What are they calling it? Okay, hello, my darlings. Welcome back to the Dotshavich train. If anything, I'm not going to let Dotshavich go. I honor the idea that ideas don't just land on those that cannot bring them to life. So this Dotshavich train is something that I've started with you, and of course it's been something that I've been coming in and out with no clarity, and that comes with the fact that, like I said to you guys, I am gonna fail in going my up and downs and trying out different methods, different people, different things, and more than anything, I'm not gonna use that word fail.
Yes, I'm so sorry, but we're like 5 minutes away. Awesome, thank you so much for calling.
It is that time of the year where you and I get to spend that hour in my kitchen. So, I am what? Oh, studying. We are briefing one another and growing into it, because that's what we do. We unfold, expand, individuate. Yeah, this is study from South Africa with love. Okay, that was a call to scream at the queers. To scream at the gays late. This is my beautiful darling, my superstar, my other half, my
Nice to
most
finally
important
see
half.
your people.
Can
Let's
I-
speak to your people.
Can we see you properly? So if anything, today's a special day. With the person that I've been working with, which is my friend, which I told you about. Today we are going out. This is not brand new, and you want to bring it up to me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm also still learning this whole
Okay, and you must
thing.
always look here. Yes.
Okay.
Stunning. We've actually gone further than where I was when I was alone. You know, like having clients, doing actual work, submitting under the machine itself, because that's what I've come to name it, the Dotshavich media machine. But more than anything, it's Dotshavich that's very important, because kwa-Dotshavich app and it would have been nice if they also made like onion like they want to one unenwele omnya bene like let's go cause like Maria bene
What umuntu uyi-one.
that's one person, yeah, but still holding to like look, there's a bird and there's a hotel. Even when I introduced it at the beginning, it's a matter of like it's an idea and it's not solid and we're moving with it, and the most important thing in this idea is trying to utilize everything that I love and everything that I've understood to do within this industry in how I can put it under a company, but also not fixate in the idea of that company. What's most important is me being a person that's able to express their different art forms and be able to make a living off that. That's what's important, and I think that's where we are in a stage of our lives. It's not just a discovery of it, it's not just trying it out. It's like I'm aware of what I'm doing, but then how does it work and how do we create a sort of forever? Dear Barney,
like a
you
year.
rock a pair of heels. We love it. We hope to bring you even more joy and how to create a memorable moment or two with two in a bush. Warm regards. Is it Heta and Marie Lou? Ooh, Lord darlings, come on. One of the things that I got fascinated about today is the human design conversation, where there's projectors and there's generators, right? And I did not research much about generators. Actually, let me just try ask ChatGPT. By reading what a projector is, I fully agree with it, but also in what I have been going through in the past few months spiritually, I don't also want to latch on a title like that. It's exactly what I've been also having to remind myself within the human experience of like, you are not it. It is a tool for you to utilize whatever gives you information about you, it's not you, and you are not to wear that title like that. But again, going back to astrology and signs, yes, I might be Capricorn in terms of how I like labeling myself, but I'm not a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? I cannot excuse everything I do under that category. One has to also like to push for like content that's ours, and even with theirs, why looking at my sign alone shouldn't be the only aspect of my life that I use as sort of direction. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
The gays are running for their lives because the gays are late.
Oh my gosh. We are genuinely running for our lives. This is not going to be our norm, but I think it's important for us to record it because it's the beginning of many beautiful and successful things that we're going to be doing together.
Fashion.
Anything, Charlie.
It has
I really hope that the audio will work beautifully, and I want to test how can I possibly use the recording on the camera and this recording, which is quite separate. It's connected to my laptop. How can I use both of them doing the settings and then ensure that my audio is always going to be great? Do you know what I'm saying? And look, I'm supposed to be driving up in Cape Town, but we don't have our car yet, so
our car is here.
so that's called being fashionably late, when everyone greets you like you're not late and you get to exude the privilege of being beautiful and queer. How are you? Sorry we're late.
We're getting started.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We've been excited.
Come on.
Yes.
How do you do that?
I mean, you need to tell us how you do your products. Say
Oh, okay. There we go.
You Christy. Oh, you're hungry again. So you are the queen mother, dearest.
Oh,
Lovely
and
to meet
Shiri,
you.
you're going to meet now.
Cherie, and Cherie's your partner. Okay.
Come this way. Are you okay with this?
Oh, darling, I'm wearing flip-flops. I'm flying these. Anyway, the Dotshavich Media Machine is a branding, I don't want to say agency because I'm alone. I was supposed to have people, but more than anything, it's not about agency itself. It's me helping you how to make a thing out of your brand beyond just branding itself, because branding can also come with the visual aspect and the copyright aspect, which is more like the formal vibes, and I do understand that. But anything that I'll be doing with anyone that works with me, it's to have that conversation from the beginning. Your whys, what, when, who, how, answering those questions, but from a very basic point of view. And on a branding level, before we even label the brand and what we want to call it, and of course, if you already have a product and you have a company, there's a label already. That's great, but me talking to you, it's going before the name, before the label. Why does it exist? What is it here to serve, and who is it here to serve? Or where has it most made a difference as a product? Do you know what I'm saying? So if you are, as an individual, the brand, what is it about you that you bring forth to the table that you see as though it's of service? So making an example of myself as a dancer, if I danced and I performed, I would see being of service, that aspect where I am able to share.
Likewise.
You should read the other thing. Sorry, I have to cut you.
Look how fabulous you are! You've put in all of us to shame you!
Well, I try something natural.
So you guys should be in Milan or Paris, right? What are you doing at the Flimsy Mountain?
You invited us here to
Thank you so much for coming.
It's so beautiful here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Champagne.
When I'm able to, go into a space with people that are interested in art, and I'm able to have this discussion and share the motivation behind a dance piece, should we be able to go that deep? I would see myself there and then being of service. But I don't have to actually even discuss it. Me performing, if that's what you came to the theatre to do, come and watch a performer. If I just perform and that's it, that's me being of service.
To meet you. I was going to say, don't even try. Darling, that's enough. That's enough. That'll make me sit there. Thank you. What is your name? Yolanda. Yolanda, because I do remember names, unfortunately. Of course. It's that time of life.
But yes, being of service is beyond just the action itself. It's also the heart that you have whilst doing this for your people. And again, not every artist is the duties to ensure that they craft a whole storyline of what they do for who. No, and sometimes some people don't even want the attention, or they're not necessarily trying to be of service within their art, right? Again, I'm not only speaking to artists, it's just that I made that example. Sometimes you just create for yourself and you are just healing, and in that healing, people find themselves being immersed and enjoying what you're doing because it resonates with how they feel or a perspective in life of what they understand. Or sometimes what you're doing is actually you speaking on behalf of a lot of people.
The purpose of this event is not only to connect with all of you, as it's so wonderful to do, but we also have been developing a brand new product. It's never been tasted before, so everyone sitting at this table here, besides Laurent or myself and Kirsty, who taste tested it, no one else has tasted it. So please take the time, taste it, rate it on the card, be brutally honest. If you don't like it, we're not with chickens. It's as simple as that. You can tell me now.
Yes!
What is this like level of care?
I made it sound.
No time to stand before the wall and stare as long as she
Okay, well that's good.
No time to stand. It's just
Okay, so do I.
You know what I'm saying? Or let's say again, like if I'm a dancer, whatever choreography I do, when I'm doing that, a lot of people might not have the voice or the words to explain how they're feeling, but that dance itself is what, like, it's their feelings, do you know what I'm saying? And it's their feelings put into movement, something of that nature. Let's say you also sell a product. Yes, you understand what the product does, but how do we, beyond the people that you've served already, that know you for selling your juice, your very healthy juice that is great for wellness, etc., but how do we get across to those that have never met you, and how do we then also bring forth the message that you are carrying with your product, do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that comes with vulnerability.
This is a brand new product. I've never tasted this product. Protein oats matcha.
okay, it's gonna be exciting.
Look at the packaging. Look at the packaging.
So I'm assuming it's already microwaved for us. Chubby, this white woman has never had matcha.
Matcha in South Africa is created because of the Victorian period.
But I'm impressed. I'm impressed that
A lot of us want to be entrepreneurs, and that word sounds very fancy and lovely, but it's really, really, really hectic. And if it's not something that you want to do, it quickly becomes something that's not fun, or that word itself becomes dangerous in your ears. Because entrepreneurship, again, is something that is glamorized in our society, and I also do think not all of us are called to do it. Not everyone is ought to be it, and I don't think if you're a worker for a company or doing a 9 to 5, there's anything wrong with that. If anything, for myself, I always pray sometimes that it just clocks in my head that I'm a 9 to 5. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, thank Lord, thank the Pope. Now, I don't have to think that far and wide, because that's part of entrepreneurship as well.
Maybe our picture, we can get it outside.
We need a beautiful backdrop.
Right, with the pancake brunch situation there.
Ooh.
Okay.
Stores,
awesome.
Let's start with a video.
Okay, what do we say?
We just had the exclusive pancake brunch.
You're just a born superstar.
Hey guys, I am with the founder of Macro Mixes. This event was absolutely amazing. We just had the most amazing, exquisite, exclusive pancake brunch. And you guys, they introduced a brand new flavor, which is the oats matcha. Hey matcha girls! So that's going to be coming to all of you guys soon. But yeah, Jonathan.
Thank you for being part of it. I mean, Barney is just it, hey? We could not have a good time without Barney.
Like,
So thank you for being here. You're such a big part of who we are and what we do, and we're grateful for you. So thank
lots of
you.
love.
Lots of love.
Again, it shows that you age. I think at this right, there's no trend under the sun that's gonna broke you. No. Because the reason we aren't even saying we haven't had that check is because we did a trend. The other TikTok thingy going on that doesn't need to be followed, but you know us.
Yes, content creator. Content creator.
I'm gosh, Oh, like content creation. Yeah, like I think content creation with years evolved also. Like when we started, it wasn't we were not even planning. This was not the plan. I remember when I started this board club that I was at Xhosa, and I wanted to be able to launch myself before I leave the institution. So I wanted to create a profile so that by the time I leave, anyone that does search me, because we genuinely introduction is 30 seconds, that's it. So I'm doing that. And that is the So I wanted to ensure that yes, I'll introduce myself in 5 seconds and I'll leave you with something. Something that I created that I would love to be a continuation of what I would accept. Right? With time, obviously, life is evolving in the digital sphere, and whilst we're doing that, then all of a sudden you get a brand saying, oh, would you mind doing this? And you're like, what do you mean? So anyway, I know that you guys on TikTok will you really liked the last video that I sent, or rather posted, regarding branding, and I'm also creating this video, and it's not a formal branding video, but if anything, I know my customer would listen to this video because you are the one that's coming here to get more understanding. And before we work together, it would be stunning for you to actually educate yourself in what you're looking for, because that's one of the things that's not cool when you have a client that is trying to get miracles out of you, but they don't even know what kind of miracles or how miracles, like if they've even defined what a miracle is in their life. If you get what I'm saying. Well, I'm doing it for myself. And for everything works, you know? Make that minus that, and then we make more.
You guys make it up. Can't you just come work with us every day, hey? This energy is what we need in life, hey?
Every day. Truth is, look, I told something, another delusion for content creators, as you grow, you start accumulating an amount of activity, but we don't have access to it, you know what I'm saying? So we do kind of forget about the high school, you like grow. You do you, I have a whole audience. Not because you're better, but it's your world, that's what you do. But it's important obviously to be online and offline. Yeah. I'm part of it. People I hope one did not just hear a word online and be like, oh my gosh, I need a branding person, or I need a social media manager, or no. Before that, you need to understand where are you stuck and where do you need help. And again, I'll always start from the beginning. Why are we doing this? And for who we're doing this, because it's important, and then we continue with the rest, like the house and the wares, etc. But for me and you, what's most important is you feeling like you are being of service in your community, in your society, with your product, with yourself, with your presence, and knowing that beyond you being enough, you knowing exactly what you do in spaces with people and how you transform your energy or their energy and transmute it into something that's desirable for all of us long term. by all of us, I mean parties that are involved.
And then we give it. Once we add here time. Start job. That influencing, that's what we do.
You know, as mentioned, I will be coming in and out on this channel informally, not asking you to hectically subscribe, but more so for you to just discover what you come across. Do you know what I'm saying? I think what's most important for me as well is to give myself grace in the creation, in not trying to perfect it yet like that, especially when I don't have a team. But to get something out there, you know. I was also like, I had a moment of realizing how I actually trended on TikTok. I used to post on TikTok like 4 or 5 videos a day for a consistent 3 months, not every day obviously, but most days, at least 5 days a week. And sometimes I post 6 videos, 7 videos, and most of those videos really were not great. They did not have any intention, and as a person that's so meticulous and loves having things with purpose, this is where I have to go back to myself and forgive myself, and also remind myself that the things that I value, the things that brought numbers, those did not happen because I perfected the craft immediately. Those happened because I gave the algorithm a chance to know me and to send through as many things to as many people until a crowd that understood me came forth.
This is not. This is something you have. I know. Yeah, I must laugh, hey. You guys are cruising in your shoes. I'm taking my shoes off and look at.
Branding is the conversation. Marketing. It's not just about selling. I think it's more storytelling that I'm into. Like I always say, I want to be better at that. If I'm not going to be editing videos that tell good stories, I want to find ways in which I can help you tell yours, and find a team that can eventually also assist you to telling your story. And if it's not yours, not personally, then your brand, your product, so that it can get to more people, so that you can help more people, especially if you strongly know that whatever you being of service through or with helps people, then amazing.
Okay, this wraps the end of the event. You can see here how beautiful is this location. Stunning. That's the Mount Nelson Hotel, if I'm not mistaken.
Anyway, I love you so much, and I hope the audio in this video made a difference in you staying longer and you possibly being excited for more. From me to you, Siithembs, darling. That is perfect. Liam is here. Thanks. You know I'm treating you, but this is the beginning of the channel coming to life. The Dotshavich machine, this is it. We're already going.
Listen, we're already cooking.
We'll see you, darlings. Yum!